My friends, today I bring you a message that touches the lives of thousands of Australian seniors and their families. Starting on October 10th, new rules for the age pension will officially begin. For many of you, this could mean changes to your payments, adjustments in eligibility, and most importantly, new opportunities to secure the support you have worked so hard for all your life. Now, I know pension changes can sometimes feel worrying. You may be asking yourself, will this mean I get more, or will I lose something I rely on? These are real questions, and they deserve clear and honest answers. That is exactly what we are going to talk about today. We'll go through everything step by step in simple and easy to understand language, so you leave this video not confused, but confident. Before we dive deeper, I want to say this from my heart. If you are new here, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. We share updates like this regularly, and subscribing means you'll never miss important news that could affect your pension, your benefits, or your family's financial future. It's completely free, and it only takes a second to click that button. The age pension is more than just money. It's peace of mind. It's the reassurance that after decades of hard work, raising families, building communities, paying taxes, contributing to society, you can finally have some security in your later years. When Centrelink announces new rules, it always matters. These changes affect not just your weekly or fortnightly payment, but also your ability to plan your budget, afford medical costs, keep your home warm, or simply enjoy life without constant financial stress. For many Australians, even a small shift in rules, whether it's an increase in the income threshold, changes to assets testing, or adjustments to supplement payments, can make a big difference. That's why October 10th is so important. It's not just a date on the calendar. It's the start of a new chapter for age pension recipients. And the truth is, rules like these are often surrounded by rumors. People say one thing, then someone else says another, and before long it's confusing. My goal today is to cut through the noise and explain what's really happening. Centrelink has confirmed that starting October 10th, several major changes will be applied to the age pension system. These changes are designed to update eligibility, modernize thresholds, and ensure fairness for seniors across the country. Now, here's the good news. Many of these changes are expected to benefit pensioners, especially those who are worried about losing access because of modest savings, or those who have been struggling under the strict income rules. At the same time, it's important to understand that with new rules also come new responsibilities, so staying informed is key. Let me pause here and remind you again, please subscribe early in this video if you haven't already. Information is power, and I don't want you or your loved ones to miss updates that could bring relief or prepare you for adjustments. Whenever Centrelink changes the age pension, it usually involves three big areas: payment rates, income thresholds, and assets testing. These three areas determine whether you qualify, how much you get, and whether you might see increases or reductions in your fortnightly pension. From October 10th, the government is adjusting the income and asset thresholds to better reflect the rising cost of living. This is crucial, because in the past many seniors were unfairly excluded from the full pension simply because they had small savings, a modest investment, or a little extra income from part-time work. These adjustments mean that more Australians can either qualify for the pension or move closer to the full rate. Let's break this down clearly. Imagine you're a senior who works a few hours a week to keep busy and earn a little extra. Under the old rules, even small amounts of income could reduce your payment. But now, with higher thresholds, you can earn more before your pension starts to be reduced. That means you keep more money in your pocket. For others, particularly those with savings or assets, the changes to the assets test mean you may not be penalized as harshly as before. Many seniors have worked their entire lives to save a modest nest egg, and these new rules aim to respect that effort while still providing necessary government support. Think of Mary, a 72-year-old widow who relies on the age pension to cover her bills. She also has a small savings account, just enough to cover emergencies. In the past, that savings sometimes put her pension at risk of being reduced. But with the new rules beginning October 10th, Mary's savings will no longer push her below the threshold as quickly. She can finally breathe easier, knowing she won't be punished for having tried to be responsible. Or take John, a 68-year-old who still works a few hours each week at the local hardware store. He does it not just for money, but because he enjoys staying active. Previously, his small income reduced his pension more than he thought was fair. Now, with the updated income threshold, John will be able to keep both his part-time wages and more of his pension at the same time. These are not just numbers on a page. These are lives. These are stories of people who built Australia into the strong nation it is today. And this is why the new age pension rules matter. The most important step is to check your details with Centrelink. Make sure all your income and assets information is up to date. If you have part-time work, savings, or investments, review them now. That way, when the new rules come into effect on October 10th, your payment will automatically adjust according to the new system. You don't have to apply again if you're already receiving the age pension. Centrelink will reassess your eligibility using the new rules. But if you've been previously knocked back because your income or assets was slightly above the limit, this might be the time to try again. You may find that under the new system, you now qualify. And here's something important. Make sure to double-check the letters or online notifications from Centrelink. Too often, seniors miss important updates simply because the information feels overwhelming or the language is complicated. If you find it confusing, ask a trusted family member, a friend, or even a local community service for help. Now let's talk about what everyone really wants to know, the actual payment amounts. With the changes starting October 10th, many age pensioners will see adjustments that reflect the rising cost of living. This is not just about base payments. It also includes supplements like the pension supplement, the energy supplement, and rent assistance for those who qualify. These extra amounts might not sound like much at first, but for seniors who are managing tight budgets, they can make all the difference. An extra $20 or $30 per fortnight can mean affording healthier groceries, paying electricity bills on time, or even enjoying a small treat without guilt. What's important to remember is that Centrelink will apply these adjustments automatically. You don't have to reapply or request the change. It will be included in your regular payment cycle after October 10th. On that date, the new thresholds and rules officially take effect. This means that when your next payment is processed after that day, Centrelink's system will automatically calculate your pension using the updated rules. For many of you, this may mean an increase or more secure payment. It's also the time when Centrelink will begin reassessing applications that are pending. If you've applied before but were rejected, you should consider reapplying, especially if your circumstances have not changed much. The new rules might now work in your favor. Over the weeks following October 10th, you might also receive letters, emails, or messages in your MyGov account explaining how the rules affect your personal situation. Please, don't ignore these notices. They are there to help you understand your payment clearly. Friends, this isn't just about money. It's about dignity. For decades, seniors across Australia have carried the weight of building families, working jobs, paying taxes, and strengthening communities. The age pension is society's way of saying, we see you, we honor your contribution, and we will stand by you now. These new rules are part of a larger effort to keep the system fair and sustainable. They acknowledge the reality of modern life, that costs are higher, that people live longer, and that seniors deserve the chance to live comfortably, not just survive. And while the pension might not make anyone rich, these changes show that voices are being heard. The government knows that seniors are struggling, and October 10th is their answer to at least part of that struggle. Change can be frightening, but it can also bring hope. October 10th is a date to circle on your calendar, not with fear, but with awareness and confidence. These new rules are here to give seniors more security, more breathing room, and more fairness. Make sure your details with Centrelink are updated. Keep an eye on your payments. And don't be afraid to reach out for help if the information feels overwhelming. You are not alone in this journey. Millions of Australians are walking the same path with you. And before you go, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel. Here, we care about you like family. We explain things simply, honestly, and with your best interest at heart. By subscribing, you'll always have a trusted voice guiding you through every change, every announcement, and every update. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope you leave this video feeling informed, supported, and reassured. Until next time, take care of yourself stay strong, and remember, you deserve every bit of dignity and peace in your retirement years.